Can I pick them or what? Last night on Father's Day, the San Antonio Spurs won their 5th NBA championship in franchise history. This was a defining moment, and as stated in the previous program, there is 2 similarities on how the Spurs won this year and how they won it back in 2003. They won it on Father's Day. They had the best record in the NBA and had home court throughout the whole playoffs. And here's an interesting factoid. Here's an extra one. They had a terrible first quarter compared to the San Antonio Spurs back in 2003. So, you add that up, there is similarities between those 2 championship teams. But talking about this year's championship team, Kawhi Leonard winning the MVP award is to no surprise because he has played one of the finest exhibitions that I've ever seen from the Spurs in quite some time. As for Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, and Greg Popovich, the coach, this is a legend that continues to grow and it should be acknowledged for a long time. Now, Tim Duncan's contract expires next year, I do believe, and he is not sure if he's going to come back or retire following the contract expiration. But should he let it expire, it's been a great journey for the big 3 for San Antonio and for Greg Popovich. Greg Popovich said, "If he goes, I go." And trust me, their status has been legendary and overlooked. Well, underlooked. Yeah, underlooked. People need to look up to San Antonio Spurs more rather than the LeBrons, the Kobes, the Durants, the Carmelos. Because here's a team that promoted teamwork rather than star power, where a team where everybody has to carry their own weight to help them build stronger as a team. And that's the way I see it for San Antonio. Miami, for sure, there are going to have to be some questions answered during the offseason about their dismissal effort in the 5 games of the series, but you got to give them credit that they put up a good fight. They did all they can, but at the end, couldn't cut it. Couldn't cut it. For the first time in the Big 3 era in Miami, they have dropped 2 straight games at home. No team has ever done that in the postseason until San Antonio came along this series. So for the Spurs, they should be proud of themselves. They broke a few finals records, and if I even begin to talk about them, we'll be here forever. But nonetheless, you gotta take your hats off for the San Antonio Spurs, 2014 NBA champions. A new king has been crowned in the NBA for at least a year. And that will wrap it up here. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our current season of Pipe Bomb. This is the last show of Season 2. And Season 3 will happen, but like I promoted last season, I am not sure when it will come back. But in between the break, I will post up some play-by-play videos and some other random videos to make up for the time. And I hope you join me for Season 3 because I'm sure to bring up some topics that, a lot of people can talk about. Pipe Bomb is a show about life topics, and sometimes I bring a little bit of sports and I bring in some of my experiences. And speaking of experiences, it's brought to my attention that, some people don't approve of, my actions during these videos and, what I say and what my beliefs are. But let me put it as this. I will take responsibility for how I act during the videos. And for the people that I have offended, if I offended them, I apologize for the way I act. I can't help it because, when I put my mind onto something, you fight for something you believe in and you give it 110%. Sometimes I'll even know where I'm going with this type of thing because of the behavior I expose here on the videos. But I will not regret what I've said or the topics that I have brought up. It's life and you gotta accept it the way it is. Whatever topics I talk about, I make sure I talk about it, but sometimes on the deep end. And yeah, but for the compliments and the comments that many people has given me since I started Pipe Bomb, thank you so much once again. I have received encouragement and praise from many people in person around here in Windsor about the series, and Their patience and their compliments have been very monumental, and I cannot thank them enough for that. And take a shout out to someone I know, and that person knows who that person is. And starting the next season, I will try to mellow down a little more, because usually when I do these episodes, you know, I have a lot of stress, and this is, for me, a perfect way to relieve all that stress, to find a topic, rant and rate on it, and put it to bed. So I will try to loosen up on my seriousness and try to be aware of my behavior towards the future videos. So once again, a shout out to that person that... But anyway, that will do it from me. Once again, I've appreciated the comments and the feedbacks from everybody, and I mean everybody. I'm here to speak the truth, and I think that I have accomplished that. I will never give you false facts when I present these videos. Though it may be my opinions, my opinions are based on the facts that I see. And you know what? It's an honor for me to do this once again for another season. We've done 6 episodes for season 2. I was going to end it in the last episode to, you know, give it up an even 5, but you know what? Based on what I've seen yesterday, you know what? Let's wrap it up here. And I usually say I got a voice, and I mean we got a voice and we should use it, and I implore all of you to do so. So season 3 will come up soon. In between I'll have some videos. Don't know what videos will be posted up, but hopefully I will see you along the way. So until we meet again for season 3 of Pipebomb, I'm Aaron Sanders thanking you for watching, and thank you for accepting the truth, and of course watching me again. Remember, you got a voice, you need to use it. Till we meet again, take care and God bless. Pipebomb.